Guys, here in the Midwest, us Corvette owners have this annual ritual that's known as the last drive of the season. It typically happens somewhere around early November. You look at the weather forecast and it's going to be cold or snowy, sometimes both. So there's only one thing to do. Let's get after it. Been kind of an odd year. As most of you know, I've owned this C5 for many years, and this past summer I bought the C6, so it's kind of felt like I've had a mistress for the last several months. I've been basically driving each car for about a week at a time to try to get rid of that new car newness phenomena, with the end goal of being able to provide more clear, concise, objective content between the C5 and the C6 over the coming months. So for today's last ride of the season video, I thought rather than just going for kind of a leisurely drive, it might be kind of interesting to test out and see just how bad traction is when the air, the road, and the tires are all 45 degrees Fahrenheit, and you've got over 580 horsepower to the rear tires. So let's find out. Basically, before I really hammer it in the C5, I always want my oil temperature to be about 160 degrees. I'm not exactly sure where I got that number from, but that's what I've always used, and it's worked well for me. So just a couple more minutes and we'll be ready to have at it. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the traction control to make sure that the electronics don't interfere with our efforts here. Let's slow down to about 5 miles per hour in first gear and see what happens. Those poor tires didn't stand a chance. For this next test, I'm going to get going about 40 miles per hour, and then I'm just going to hammer it in second gear and see what happens. That's about a 0 out of 10 traction rating. Finally, for third gear, I'm going to kind of just hammer it and see how it goes. I'm going to try to hit third gear around 4,000 RPM. We'll see. Third gear was able to hold it, so there it is. Third gear is what you got to be in if you're going to hammer it when it's 45 degrees out. The last thing I really wanted to test and find out is, can you actually do kind of a smoky burnout when it's this cold? It's one way to find out. Damn you, traction control. What an idiot. Here's a better one from earlier. Well guys, that's about all I really had for you on this video today, except for there is one more thing. Let me know in the comments below if you have to put your Corvette away for the winter like I do. It's going to be 3 to 4 months, or where you live in the United States or worldwide that you can drive your Corvette year-round. Oh, and I just thought of one more thing that would be kind of fun to do for this last ride. That made for some real easy sliding. Thanks for watching the video. Hit that thumbs up below. And most of all, thanks for watching.